Welcome back to the Asgarnia only Ironman. You're watching cable TV. We are putting our farmer hats on in this episode, ladies and gentlemen, coming in strong with 20 farming right at the start. One of the penultimate end goals of this account is to reach 83 farming and plant a spirit tree in the Draenor village patch. So you see there's 25 farming. Come over for a quick detour, do a little bit of crafting, get some more money. There's 29 crafting coming in. Alright, here's a pretty big level. 26 farming allows us to plant limpet roots, which is going to be our best source for limpet roots in the future. Wasting no time, there's 52 thieving. I've been interlacing these pickpockets with farm runs, and there you go, there's 28 farming and wild blood hops unlocked. Keeping on with our farmer traditions, there's 29. At this point I wanted to spice it up a little bit, so I decided to work on some herb lore using some of these herbs that I got from Chaos Druid's last episode. And bada bing bada biscuit, hope you didn't miss it, there's 17 herb lore. Followed in quick succession by level 18 herb lore. I was able to get to level 19 with the supplies that I had, and I can make Gormtars now. So I decided to come over to unicorns and farm for some unicorn horns to make some anti-poisons. And I was able to bust out a cheeky 42 strength. Next I had to grab myself a pestle and mortar to grind these bad boys up. So you see, that's exactly what I do. I'm able to come in with a pretty big level of 20 herb lore, and I can now clean all of my Harrowlanders. Of course it doesn't stop there, there's 21 Herbie and compost potions. I was able to get to 22 herb lore and unlock restore potions before running out of supplies. So I quickly gave all my Harrowlanders a clean and got back to thieving. While I was doing so, I got greeted by this little Rick Turpentine, and he gave me an uncut ruby, which is pretty sweet. Speaking of pretty sweet, there's 53 mother flippin', mother trickin' thieving. And I can now pickpocket desert bandits. There's also 500 total level. Moving on up in the world, boys. I would just like to formally apologize for assuming your gender and calling you boys. Here's some raking content. Dirty farming. Please forgive me. Words cannot describe my sheer sadness when I look at this dead little bird. It's like the 4th time I'm trying to grow this bad boy, and it just keeps dying on me. But I'm not gonna give up. I'll never give up. I will grow a limpet root. This may be the single most happy moment of my entire life. We did it. We grew a limpet. The good fortune does not stop there though. Here's another one grown, and there's 31 farming, also unlocking strawberries. Tasty. All aboard the gains train, there's 55 thieving. And nothing relevant, but it's a cool level. Speaking of cool levels, you know it. Your boy, coming in. 32 farming. What can I plant? Brunar weeds, that's right. Wait for it. Mental. Less monumentally, there's 56 thieving. Still cool. And yeah, a dead herb always makes me cry. It's tough times. Less unfortunate though is another limpet grown and 33 farming, unlocking banana trees, which I cannot plant. Okay, look, as much as I love the farming content, it's time for a change, so I'm going to switch things up and do a little bit of wood cutting, just to break up the monotony. So we're just going to slide in with 16, 17, and 18 of wood cutting. Look, I'll spare you all the gory details, but I got myself up to 21 wood cutting. Just messing around here in Falador, and I unlocked the Mithril Axe. So I thought this is a great opportunity to go to Blue Dragons and get a Mithril Axe and maybe get a little bit of prayer XP too. So it shouldn't be too hard, right? It shouldn't be too bad. I'll just go there, kill a couple, we'll be fine. So I come in, get my key. Yeah, as you see, I'm on low health. That's fine. Surely not gonna be an issue. Get my brass key, peg it onwards. We're good, mate. Yeah, I totally died and I just came back. But you didn't see anything. So here's 36 magic. You can see in the chat, and nope, no mithril axe. Well, I'll keep you posted. You guys know what I like to say. When in Rome, do like the Romans do. Steal their tea. Kill some blue dragons, get some magic levels. Speaking of magic levels, there's 37 magic and the Falador teleport unlocked. And there's 37 hit points as well, making me a beefy little boy. Unlocking 38 magic. Yeah, look, it doesn't stop there. It doesn't nearly stop there. Because there's 39 magic. And Crumble Undead. Anyway, here's a monumental level of 40 magic. And that unlocks the teleport to house spell. So later on, I will get myself a house in Remington. And that'll unlock basically a Remington teleport, which is pretty good. And there's 41 magic, Wind Blast unlocked. As you see, with like an hour into this, 30 minutes in, we're not having too much luck. We're gaining a bunch of levels. That's really cool. But I ran out of cash, ran out of runes, so I had to come back to the gem store and cut some more sapphires, make a bit more scratch. So there's the crafting level. Now, I would like to give a massive shout out to my dude, Stay Classy. He came and found me and gave me a bond, and that helps out so much with membership. Struggling uni students find it difficult to pay for RuneScape membership. You wouldn't believe it. So thank you, Classy. You're an absolute legend. Now coming in, there's 31 crafting and emerald amulets, so I can make an amulet of defense if I really want to. But 42 magic. Let's get back to the dragons, and we're stocked back up on runes. And let's see if we can get the myth axe. So there's superheat unlocked at 43 magic. That's pretty cool. It might actually come in handy later on down the track, so just remember that. 39 hit points. Absolutely, I was gonna say monumental, but it's not that significant. But what is 23 prayer? That's huge. Absolutely massive. I think you're starting to get the picture though. I ran out of runes once again, had to come back, get a little more cash, got myself 32 crafting in the process. Pretty pleased with myself right there. Now craft spiky van braces. I can't get kebits. Anyway, 44 magic. Nothing huge unlocked, just another spicy little level. Speaking of spicy little levels, here's a very spicy little level. I got myself a Evil Bob random event, and that's the first one on the account, and boom, straight to 7 fishing. That was really nice. Probably gonna put it off as long as I can to get more of those events. But anyway, there's 45 magic and teleport to Camelot unlocked, which is quite an iconic spell. I just can't use it for obvious reasons. Look here, I got myself a Mithril Kite Shield, which is actually my best installed Kite Shield for the moment. Which that was really cool, and we're about, what, 67 kills in so far? No axe. It's okay, like, honestly I'm fine with it because that's just banking 43 prayer at the altar. Now there's 33 crafting, getting some more cash. And then 34 crafting, and we've got a 10k cash stack you see here. I've got some seeds in my inventory, you'll see too. and we can now cut rubies. But the seeds, I've been doing farm runs. Trying to do farm runs at the same time. Yeah, here you go. Here you see, there's 34 farming, allowing us to grow some stuff in Hesidius, which I don't really need. But there's 46 magic. Again, nothing huge unlocked, but just a nice spice little level to get. Speaking of spice, there's 40 hit points. I might have missed that, but anyway, there's 47 magic. And we're moving up. There's Water Blast unlocked. If I can get my hand on Death Runes, which I can. Anyway, steamrolling the magic training here. Gonna get up to 48. I believe this is on a fresh trip. So yeah, we're in the 49 magic. We started with 35. Just trying to get a rune axe. Sorry, a mithril axe. Just trying to get a mithril axe. But it's fine. I got a little burnt out. So I decided it was time to do something else. So got my range up to 5, unlocked the oak short bow, and then I decided to come by my house in Remington, that I could teleport to Remington and come to this archery supply shop and buy myself one of each of the short bows, and it's also a great stock of arrows if I do need them. I decided chickens probably weren't going to be the most efficient thing to train on, so I came to Chaos Druids. While I was here, I got myself a genie, which actually got me to level 10 hunter, which is quite nice. Already ahead of Swampletics. Eat my dust. There's 17 range. Not super significant, but with the levels coming in pretty quickly. Coming in pretty quick, I'm getting myself a nice stack of herbs. 19 range, and I've unlocked the Falidor Myth Grapple slot. If I can get a Myth Grapple, it's pretty cool. 20 range, and unlocking, I think that's Willow. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Got myself some range gear here, and yeah, came back, got up to 25. Got up to 25 range, and then I decided, you know what, maybe it's time to do something else. Not before getting 42 hit points and almost 42 combat. It always warms my gosh darn soul when I see this thing going, and there's 35 farming, which, spoilers, is where we leave it for this episode. But yeah, there's definitely some cool things to come with that. And 35 crafting, just getting some more cash. Cause yeah, these blue dragons, man, they gotta give me that axe. And there it is, on kill 115 or 16, we did it. I got the mithril axe, and now I can continue with wood cutting. And I can get on with my life. I've also banked easily enough bones from 43 prayer on the wilderness altar. That'll be coming next episode. And I got myself a rune dagger, which potentially best assault weapon. If it's not, I can still poison it, and then it can be my poison weapon. So that could be useful. So there's 22 wood cutting, and I'm going to come in with a bit of raking content to soothes the soul, you know what I mean? It's just so peaceful. Might as well get that farming XP while I'm right next to the patch, you know? Well, there's 23 wood cutting. There's 24. And 575 total. There's 25 wood cutting, 26 wood cutting, and you best believe there's 27 wood cutting, and the dugout canoes unlocked. Swinging in with 28 wood cutting, I'm gonna get myself a random event. Choose the axe, and I'm rewarded with 80 fat GP. continuing with the rampage of woodcutting, hitting level 30 and unlocking willow trees. There's 31 woodcutting and unlocking the adamant axe, which I'm honestly gonna have to research into to see if I can even unlock one of those, because at this current point in time I'm not sure how I'd get one. Anyway, 31, 32, 33 woodcutting. A little more farming. 34 woodcutting. 35. And there's dense jungles and teak trees. Little bit more raking content. Absolute pog. Wait for it. Champion. Now look, I was sitting here minding my own business, and then all of a sudden I get a bird's nest. So I open it up and I got a willow seed. That's actually monumental. I can plant that right here in Falador. And then I can potentially just chop it down here, and I can cut willow trees in Falador, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to plant that bad boy, hope that it grows, and we'll find out next episode. But to finish off this episode, I'd like to finish this woodcutting grind and get to a nice little level. There's another bird's nest, and this time it's the gold ring, so huge. There's 39 woodcutting, and finishing off for this episode, there's 40 woodcutting. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode of the Asgarnia Only Ironman on Kabal TV. This episode we managed to grab a massive stack of seeds. All of these seeds you see in my inventory I can plant, and I will plant on my quest to 83 farming. Got a stack of Gorms and Glimpworts and a lot of dragon bones and that mithril axe. Got a stack of levels. Next episode we will continue where we left off and just boost that total level, I think. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Up and away, 'cause they're gonna judge me anyway, so whatever.